Hi, welcome or welcome back. Thanks for joining me here on the Don't Poo Poo My Woo Woo channel. I'm Angie McMann, and this is the August forecast. The three decks that I will be using for this month is the Archangel Power Tarot from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine, the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland, and the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. To bring in and call in light, I have our three candles. White, as always, to call in purity and honesty of message. The orange candle, which really represents our Leo moon coming up. It represents strength, success, and joy. And I'm using the purple candle, which is in honor of the Aquarius moon coming up again, for spirituality and intuition. For numerology, we are in a 5 universal year. 5s are about big changes, big shifts, making decisions. It's a pivot point in a cycle of the 1 through 9 cycle. It's a chance to move forward or to choose to stagnate. August is a 4 universal month. If you add the 8, which stands for August, with the year 2021, and you get 13. 13 also stands for the divine feminine because it's a number of rebirth. So just like the tarot, the death card stands for renewal and rebirth. And you add the 1 and the 3 and you get the 4, the universal 4. 4s stand for working hard, manifesting, being solid, grounded, securing your thoughts and feelings and emotions, and having patience. Let's take a look at the lunations. So the new moon happens on August 8th in Leo at 9:50 a.m. We know that new moons always bring a time to start something new, get going on a new project or a new idea and start making those plans. So the energy of this new moon in Leo is new beginnings, and Leo is about building on our individual selves. So dealing with our pride, our confidence, our personal relationships, and creative ideas. But this moon is also a time to open your heart to those deep desires, awaken your inner child, and do those creative projects. Really, it's about you working with you on doing what you enjoy. That's kind of a repeat message all year, hasn't it? The full moon on August 22nd is in Aquarius at 8:02 p.m. Full moons are a time to review what worked and what didn't since the new moon, and it sheds light on all the places that you need to tweak your goals. So look at the trouble spots. So the Aquarius energy is about teamwork. Aquarians love to deal with community and work in teams. And as the full moon sits opposite of the sun in Leo, which is a sign of individuality, you kind of have opposing. You want to be individual, yet you want to be working with a team. And it's kind of a funky little energy. So you might find yourself struggling a little bit to do what's best for yourself as opposed to the greater good. So take your time when you make decisions. Don't rush into anything. So now let's move on to the individual readings. Hello, Cancer. Are you ready for August? Ready or not, here it comes. All right, so you got Material Harvest and the Page of Gabriel, which is like the Page of Wands. So 9s, oh, nice. Material harvest, you're doing it. It's coming to you. You're reaping the rewards for the material harvest. That 9 is at the end. I mean, if you look at the numerology, 1 through 9, 9 is the peak. It is the end. It is the finishing. So let's see what the book says, if there's any extra message in there. Exactly. So one of the laws of the universe is what you sow, you reap. This card states, this is your time to reap the harvest you've worked for and so rightly deserve. This last physical card denotes self-mastery, self-sufficiency, independence, security, and the art of enjoying what you've strived for. You've done the hard work, learned the lessons along the way, and used them to prosper in all areas of your life. The number 9 also means endings. Not that good fortune necessarily stops, but do honor yourself as you finish up or celebrate the completion of projects. This would be the perfect time to look ahead and use the wisdom you've gained to think about what else you want to achieve. Consider smart investments and ponder ideas that show profitable potential. Congratulations on your success. You've earned it. That's what the book states. So literally, you guys, you owned it. You owned it. August is about owning it. You've got this. You won. You won. So Cancer, ooh, on to the next thing, right? You've mastered it. On to the next thing. And the page of Gabriel, the energetic, brave, optimistic, playful, follow your passion. So now that you've won the game, continue doing the same thing, right? Whatever it is that you have got working for you, do it again. Make a new goal, do it again. That is fantastic. Cancer, August looks great. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, here's the negativity. Gonna rear its ugly head. So we've got the 6 of Pentacles, which is don't worry about not having enough. That negative mindset, the poverty mindset, get rid of it. You have enough. Or it will be taken care of you from the universe. Do not worry about it. You have enough. The Wheel of Fortune, it's spinning, right? There's that change. The change is consistent. So if things feel like they're bad, they will never stay bad. They will always rotate back around. The seasons change. This is the same thing. It will keep moving. So now that you've graduated into, you've accomplished everything you were supposed to accomplish in this phase, wherever you are right now, you've accomplished, you should be, feeling, it's almost like a life graduation, right? Where even if it's not an actual school graduation, this is a graduation for you on some level. And things are moving forward. Now, this is the definite worry card. So it's heartache. So what is it that's breaking your heart? I'm going to pull a card and see if I can't get some clarity on that. I want to get some clarity on that 3 of Swords. Come in with this 3 of Swords, Spirit. What is the answer to this 3 of Swords? This card right here, Justice. All right, so you feel like you've been wronged in some way, but this is saying, all right, so you've been hurt with something. Something didn't feel right. Something's not right. But here's your justice. So don't get caught up on this in the first week. Cancer, all right? So August, first week, whatever it is that pisses you off or hurts you or you're disappointed in, it's going to be okay. It's going to balance out. You've got justice there, okay? So that should make you feel a little bit better. So don't get caught up on that 3 of Swords because everything's going to be great. You've got enough. Things are changing and shifting. You've graduated out of this stage of life and you're moving on, but don't worry so much, okay? Because justice will be served. Week 2, we've got the Sun. Nice. Rest, 4 of Swords, and a future you're building. So here you go. By week 2, those new goals, everything that you've worked so hard for, here is this amazing, beautiful, it's just everything you wanted, right? But now it's time to rest. Give yourself a break. Week 2 of August, it's take a breath, right? Because here's your future. You've already worked, everything you've already worked for is going to show in your future. So again, don't worry. Please don't worry, Cancer. Don't fret so much. It's all happening in its due time, and especially you will reap lots of benefits for it in the future. So make sure you rest so there is a future. Week 3, the World. Four of Pentacles, so holding still. Okay, something's bugging you. What is this? This is a bad habit. This is a bad behavior. This is somebody getting in your way. This is the fly that's bothering you. It's just stuck on your head, and I'm looking at that fly. It's right there. It's right there on the top of his head, bugging him. So what is that for you? So here you start off with, you know, feeling celebrated and the world is at your feet. And in week 3, all of a sudden you seize up and you're hanging on to something. And what are you hanging on to? Because this guy can also be a Capricorn. This can either be a Capricorn that's in your life, or you have a bad habit that you need to address, because this is not healthy behavior. So are you holding on to a person, a Capricorn, that is in the way, or are you holding on to a bad behavior? I leave that for you to decide, Cancer, because there's so many of you that is only something you'll know. But this is this could be your little misstep for August if you're not careful. Address this. I'm going to pull a clarifier. Do we need to know about the Devil card? Do we need to know about the Devil card? Whoops. All right. All right, you're going to get through it. Wishes fulfilled. So obviously that's going to be a minor bump. Don't let it be unhealthy. This is the wishes fulfilled. So good news, Cancer. It's just a hiccup. So you finished off August with the King of Rods. Nice. Kicking ass, taking names. The Moon, things you don't know, and a defensive nature stance, a defensive stance. All right. So you go with this wonderful feeling of being in control and having a wonderful thing. But he's looking backwards, almost like he's looking back into week 3, which it could be, you know, that hiccup. It's got you a little off kilter a little bit, because yeah, he's looking past this unknown path that you're on. Has you wanting to defend everything that you've worked so hard for. This is not a good way to end the month, Cancer. You don't want to be defensive. Defend what you know to be true that you've learned up here, okay? See all those little leaves on these rods? Protect that. Protect that for this king. This is you having all the wonderful things that you need. But this moon comes around. I'm going to say this is by the full moon, August 22nd, even though starting in August 22nd, right, which is actually right around week 3 where that Devil card showed up. Now you've got the King looking backwards. Don't look backwards, Cancer. Stay forward focused. Here's the path. The moon is going to light it up for you. So that by the full moon, whatever that hiccup was, whatever that misstep, don't let it rattle you to look backwards. Stay forward focused and defend everything that you worked so hard for. Because remember, you're starting a new phase. You're getting ready to start something new. So that project, that new job, that new relationship, don't let anything from the past rattle you enough to unhinge you, right? Stay focused, because this should be a big forward momentum for you, Cancer. August should be a really good month. All right. I hope that helps. Comment below if you have any questions. Reach out to me. I'd be glad to discuss it further. And like, subscribe, and share. And I hope to see you back in September. Take care, Cancer.